So hey guys, I'm Sage Valentine, and I'm just doing this video to give you my take on the newest cast members of Big Brother. This time it's all about the first 12 players in season 18. I've heard all of the rumors. I mean, I don't know what to believe, but I will say this: if you guys want to talk about it, definitely leave me a comment, but I'm going to focus solely upon the cast members, and that's it. I'll just wait to see what is going to happen on June 22nd, but let's get down to business. Alrighty, so let's get down to my opinion on the cast. Let's start with Tiffany Russo, who's 32 years old. She is the sister of Vanessa, so you already know Vanessa clued her in. Vanessa spilt the tea on Big Brother, so Tiffany should be fine. She comes across as a tough nut to crack. She was very careful about what she said to Jeff. She seems like she's going to be a good player. Her only downfall is that she is competitive, but she revealed that Vanessa regretted being so emotional, despite the fact that Vanessa did have, and I did say that last season, Vanessa's gameplay was off the charts. She just, for whatever reason, kept freaking out, and it felt like she was going to have a nervous breakdown at any time. But I do like Tiffany. Paul Calafiore, or Foray, is Cody from Big Brother 16's brother. He's from Howell Township. He's 27. He seems like he will be a good player. I just hope that he does not reveal outwardly that he is Cody's brother. He should be in the same mindset that Tiffany is, in that she will reveal it if someone mentions it, but she's not going to outright come out and say, I'm Vanessa's sister. He should just keep it to himself, and then if it comes up in conversation, just talk about it. But he seems like he's okay. Let me check my notes and see if there's anything else regarding Lil Polly. Let's see. He likes strong players, not floaters. So floaters for this season, better be careful. Or as Britney used to say and still says, floaters better get a riot life raft or a life jacket. He is focused on his jury, his jury speech at this point, and who he will take to the jury and how said person can communicate. And he is a part of the I would rather win and be hated club, which I'm all here for it, eh? You do what you gotta do when it comes to Big Brother if you want that $500,000. There's Glenn Garcia, who's from the Bronx. He's 50. He's a dog groomer, a former cop, and he's a Trump supporter. So you already know this house is full of people of color. So if Glenn can find a way to keep his beliefs to himself for a while, he'll stay in this game, despite the fact that he's older and people are going to look at him like all the old dudes got to go. But judging by my first impression of him through his interview, it doesn't seem like he's going to be able to do that. Eventually, he's going to reveal something that comes across as ignorant to others, and folks are not going to like that and put him out. And his anti-immigration stance is not going to go over well with players such as Natalie, Jose, Victor, possibly Paul, Ibrahim, possibly Zakiya, and anybody else who is not a big Trump fan. There's Zakiya Everett from North Carolina. She's 24. She's a preschool teacher. My only gripe about Zakiya is the whole love and showmance thing. If you've been watching my reviews, you know I am not pro showmance. I don't like showmances because somebody always gets hurt, and it's usually the woman that does. So I will say this: if she is able to get into a showmance and she's the one in control, more power to her. But hopefully when she gets in that house, she gets rid of that idea about showmances. No, because she seems like she could be a pretty awesome player if she just ditches the showmance idea. There's Natalie Negrotti, who's 26, from Caracas, Venezuela. Despite the fact that she said in her interview she's from New York, I believe that I was reading something that said she was from New Jersey, so she's pretty much from the tri-state. There are a lot of people from Jersey that say they're from New York, and I mean, more power to them. She is a nonprofit event coordinator. The one thing about Natalie is that Natalie comes across as a little bubbly, a little flighty, but she is a kick-butt physical threat. And I'm looking for my notes, so pay me no mind as I speak. I think I found it. She doesn't watch a lot of TV, but she did watch with her aunt. Big Brother, I mean, and she's a super fan. Even if she didn't reveal she's a super fan, she is one. She feels like she's going to bring a fresh, new point of view to the game. She won't overanalyze the game. She's going to bring a fresh take on the game. But I hope that I'm right in saying that she's a super fan, because if not, and she comes in the game all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, she's going to be eaten alive, because there's quite a few super fans in this cast. But she says that she doesn't let people walk all over her, so watch out for Natalie. And she doesn't want America to hate her, but at the same time wants to win the money. More power to her, and says that she'll do anything she can to win, but she's not going to have sex with anybody on TV. So then there's Michelle Mayer, who is a soon-to-be registered dietitian. She's 23 years old. She's big on nutrition, which means she's not going to be the biggest fan of those that love to eat what they want, i.e. junk food. She said she's open to breaking alliances, backstabbing people, and lying through her teeth. That's the nature of the game. That's the nature of Big Brother. And she says that she would rather be hated than be loved by America and lose. That seems to be the mantra of most of the cast, and more power to them. Let's talk about 25-year-old Victor Arroyo from New Orleans, Louisiana. He's Puerto Rican. He doesn't want to leave the house with regrets. He's not trying to get everyone to like him. He likes to cook. He's open to his showmance. He's open to flirt, but at the same time, he has to determine whether or not it's worth it to backstab somebody over $500,000, which he's going to have to make that decision pretty quickly. He calls himself a triple threat. He has a good strategy as far as social game, mental strategy, and he is a physical threat. Also, he works as a manager, so he's a boss, so he'll probably be a teensy bit bossy. That may not go over with people. There is my fave, because I actually like this dude, seems kind of cool, is Paul Ibrahimian. And if I can find my notes, we can chat about Paul. Here he is. He seems easygoing. He's there to cause chaos. Hopefully he stays in the game, because I looked at his tattoos, and if you've been watching my reviews, you know that I have this theory, and it always seems to work out that those that are covered in tattoos or look different don't last in the Big Brother game for a very long time. They always end up getting voted out. Wild hair, tattoos, piercings, whatever. It's just like this fear of people being different. He wants to lay low. Paul just wants to sit back, smile, and nod. He believes that he'll go far. He's gonna go in blind and expect the unexpected. But at the same time, he said he doesn't care what anybody thinks, and he says that he will shave his beard to win Big Brother 18, but he doesn't want to shave it early in the game. Unfortunately, Big Brother might make him shave his beard early for the game. You know how Big Brother is. Okay, Jose Flores is from New Jersey, but he claims NYC, more power to him. He's a new fan of Big Brother. He's going to pull out all the stops and perform all the tricks he can to win this game. He calls himself a Spartan. That's what he said he's going to be in the game. He would rather be hated and win the money than be liked. He's an observer. He's going to stay true to himself, and he's going to stay on top of his game 24/7. Hopefully he doesn't freak out like other players have, because as it seems that the pressure starts getting to them, things start going awry and some people end up cracking. So hopefully Jose does not crack, and he is open to different personalities because he's been around it and he's expecting everybody to be different. There is Bronte D'Acquisto, age 26, from San Diego, California. And Bronte is in the game for the money. Obviously, everybody is. She has a well thought out plan. She's a problem solver. She wants to be a mathematician. That's her dream. She wants to acquire a doctorate. But the thing that I like about her the most is that she said that logical people need to go, i.e. people like Derek and people like Vanessa need to bounce. So if she was in season 16 or 17, she would have concocted a plan to get both of those players out. She said she would rather be hated than loved by America, and she doesn't need friends. So this chick is basically going to go into this house and do whatever she can and stab a bunch of people in the back and cut a lot of throats. So she's going to be interesting to watch. There is 24-year-old Bridget Dunning from Fresno, California, who's a traveling nurse. She is used to adapting to new situations, learning new things, and she is used to different personalities. She is adaptable. She's confident. She's got a cat named Hercules. I like cat people, so she's got a cat. She's not there for a showmance, but she says that she's a bad liar. She needs to work on it. And she said that the only time you'll see her angry is if she is confronted with someone who is a bully, somebody who is condescending, and she says only mean people see her, quote, bad side. But she would like to win this game and be loved. And last but not least, Mr. Corey Brooks, a 25-year-old from Dallas, Texas, who is a real estate agent and a baseball coach. He is single. He's here to have fun. He likes to say homophobic things to insult people. Yeah, I'm inserting that in. He's going to do what he has to win, obviously. He is going to be known as a physical threat. He's very competitive. He claims that his downfall is that he's too nice and sometimes he slips up here and there. Hopefully he doesn't slip up and say that word to Jose or anybody else in this house, because it's not going to go over well, especially towards Tiffany, whose sister is Vanessa, who is also a lesbian. So hopefully Corey keeps that hate to himself. Also, he values his reputation, but will do what he can and what it takes to win. He's not easily irritated, but okay, let me explain that part. See, Big Brother is very, very crafty. Kudos to you guys. Kudos to CBS. Kudos to the psychiatrists and psychologists that are hired to craft each season and to interview each person or watch the interview tapes, whatever, what have you. Because Corey was asked a question which I thought was extremely outlandish by Jeff, which was, how many times does it take for you to get annoyed by a song? Let me rephrase that. How many times can you hear a song before you are annoyed? This kid said 25 times. So what will Big Brother probably do? Play the same song 25 times just to get at him. And some of you will watch this video and say to me, well, Sage, what do you mean? I've been watching this show since season 1. Big Brother has this unspoken motto: if there is a will, then there is a way. If they find out something irritates you, trust and believe you will be subjected to that quite a few times on a daily basis. If you're not good at mental challenges, there will be a crap load of mental challenges. If you are not good at physical challenges, there will be physical challenges. If you don't like a certain group of people, you'll be around that person. If you have an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend who was just despicable, that person might pop up in the house. I mean, when they say expect the unexpected, they really mean expect the unexpected. I'm glad I got that out. But back to Corey Brooks. He would rather lose and be loved than win and be hated. The one thing that I will say is that, I mean, as a Big Brother viewer, I don't know what it's like to play the game. I'm literally sitting at home watching this show, giving you my opinion, what I think about the show. But I do know this, that when you go on Big Brother, you don't know how the public is going to perceive you. You don't know anything about what is revealed about your life or about your past or anything else. There are embarrassing photos dug up, or problematic tweets pulled out, videos pulled up. You don't know. So your best bet is to just go into the house, I guess, with an open mind and hope for the best. But as far as season 18 goes, I am all here for it. I will be here all summer reviewing this season. You guys take care. Don't forget to rate this video. Let me know who is your favorite player in this house. I'm going to say it again. At this point, I don't have any faves, but I'm not a big fan of Corey, and I'm not a big fan of Glenn. It is what it is, but I love you all. Check me out. I'm Sage Valentine on Twitter, Sage Valentine 31 on Snapchat, Sage Valentine on Google+, and Sage Valentine on Periscope. I have to figure that thing out. I don't know what I'm doing with that app, but I'm going to get used to it very soon and start filming videos from there. But I love you all. Bye, guys. Bye.